All right, week 2, day 2. We're going to start with that breath embrace of that abdominal 360 breathing and that exhale contraction and that elevated glute bridge. So inhale, exhale. 1 to 2 minutes there before we move on to our plank dips. And we have about 10 alternating hip dips or from our knees, thigh dips. Warm up is going to be 5 narrow incline push-ups. Keeping it narrow instead of wide is going to help out our triceps. So we're going to get an incline however much we need. We're going to inhale, keep it close to the body, exhale, press away. We absolutely can use a wall if we need to use a wall. Our goal is to just keep that narrow stance. So 5 of those turns into 8 snow angels. Got my dumbbells. So we have our light weight here. And on snow angels, all we're doing is making a snow angel with our dumbbells. I'm gonna exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If you have crunchy shoulders, they may pop a little bit on that one. And then 10 bent over rows. I don't know what I got down for that. We're gonna hinge. We have letting our dumbbells hang. We're gonna exhale, pull back, close elbows, inhale, let those scaps slide. Inhale, exhale. 2 to 3 rounds before we move on to our strength superset, which is going to be 10 to 12 lying dumbbell pullover. We've increased the repetitions by about 2, or we increase our weight or our tempo. Now lying dumbbell pullover. We're on the ground, holding on to our dumbbell. We're gonna keep that slight bend in our elbows. Inhale, exhale, return. Inhale, exhale, and return. So that slight bend in my elbows stays the entire time. What's changing is down here. My lats are getting pulled every time I work through that. 10 to 12% banded and weighted Pallof press. So you have your band. You can sit, stand, or kneel for this one. You're gonna put your dumbbell through your band. You're gonna bring it to resistance, and you're gonna exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. It's gonna be trying to be pulling you both to the side and downward the whole time, and then the power is in the resistance of that work. Make sure that you get both sides. Exhale on the way out, inhale on the way back in. Arm circuit, if you haven't done any lifts this day, it's gonna be 8 to 10 minutes of continual movement. We're gonna start with a bird dog position. So right here, we're gonna stack ourselves up. We're gonna do 8 per side of a chest fly and a row. So I'm gonna exhale in 2 different places. I'm gonna exhale here, slight bend in the elbow. I'm gonna exhale here, close to our side. So doing the fly and the row is 1 rep. We're gonna do 8 per side before we do 10 front raises with 3 seconds in the eccentric. So last week we were lateral, this time we are front. So inhale up, exhale, 1, 2, 3. After all 10 of those are completed, we have 5 per side of a weighted bird dog hold. So we're going to grab a dumbbell. If the dumbbell's in my right hand, my left leg is going to go out. I'm pausing here. then return it. So I'm gonna inhale, I'm gonna exhale, hold, inhale and return. You're just sort of doing some alternative plank work there. You'll feel it in your core very similar to a plank. So 5 per side there before we do 10 hammer curls. So bicep curl, palms up, hammer curl. Your dumbbells, heads are coming towards your shoulders. Exhale, inhale. And then 8 tricep pull downs. So instead of using our dumbbells for our tricep work, we're gonna get a band, and we can use a loop band. We're gonna pull straight down. Make sure you're using those triceps, you feel it in those triceps. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If you have time left, you're just gonna keep sort of cycling through that until you have completed that 8 to 10 minutes. 20 per side lying adductor press is going to be our accessory work for the day. So you can use a box. If you have a giant yoga ball, that works great. All you're doing is you're gonna pop your leg up. You're gonna be in this side lying position. You're gonna exhale and press hard into the box. Inhale and release. It looks like I'm doing nothing, but when you're in the movement, you'll be able to feel it. I'm pressing as hard as I can into this box, and it's firing this muscle here. You can add a yoga mat if this is like pushing on your muscle too much. An exercise ball, a yoga ball, birth ball, whatever you want to call it, those work really great for this. This is going to have the exact same effect. It's maybe just not as comfortable pushing into a hard box. So that really works on those adductors there. Have fun, let's